Good night out there to everybody. Hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody having a good day. Hope everybody day went well. God bless to everybody. Now, I just want to hit on a few topics, for the meanwhile. Like jobs, coming back to America, jobs in America. Like I will say the Trump administration, him and his cabinet, won't really blame them. And I won't blame them because I know better. You have to blame something we call this establishment called America itself, because if people are going to really keep on thinking that every 4 years you must be mad at this person, or you must be happy at this person, or this person is lying, or they're lying, it don't make sense. Okay, and to me it's like something that don't add up. Like from you look at the first United States president to right now, it's not adding up. It's not adding up, and they've been lying to the people, and so much that the lie became the truth for real. And people will search and search and search for better days, search for a better life, but many of the people are confused too. The American public is confused. Because I'm going to keep saying it. You check out the stuff in your crib is from China, Taiwan, or Japan, or North Korea. When we put taxes on China, what is that going to do? Almost all the stuff. Big up open-minded, big up elder, big up. Almost all the stuff that we have in the United States that come from China is going to go up. The price is going to hit the ceiling. And I want people to start to learn to stop blaming a president. Don't matter if it's in America. Don't matter if it's in China. Don't matter if it's in Jamaica. Because bless up, Lorianne. Bless up, bless up. I want people to really look at the establishments of the nation they live in, the continent, like the place, because to me, it's like, it's not funny, but it's sickening when, like, you could keep lying to people, lying to people, lying to people. And they really believe that you telling them the truth. You know, like, I'm not with their nonsense. I'm not with their lies. You know, because when we put taxes on all these other nations as being Americans living in America, and we have to buy the stuff that comes from other places inside of America at a high rate, where some of the people in America can't afford. Bless up, brother legend. Bless up, man. Bless up. Bless up. Thank you to everybody in the building. Thank you for your energy and your time. I respect it. Now, like, a lot of the people can't afford these things, and if you want to put taxes on other nations and they put taxes on us, I'm talking to America. I ain't talking to a Democrat or a Republican. I'm talking to America. Are you going to make people checks go up? You know, and I ain't talking about a $5 raise or a $10 raise, because you have enough money to give people $20 raises, $30 raises, $50 raises. You have money. You know, like, it makes me laugh when these nations tell people that they don't have no money, but they look funds from other nations. No, you could afford it. You could afford it. But bless up to everybody in the building. They could afford it, but using the people would be a better gamble and risk as it is. You know, using the people always been a good monopoly for them. And tricking the people as well. You know, but it has to stop, because some people actually think this is like living. It ain't living when you got people living through darkness. And you got them searching. I ain't living at all. What they expect for us to live through, it's not life. And that's why the people must make a better way. Make a better way for people to live better. Not a system making a way for people to live. Because you see how it's running. People are hungry around the world. Some people don't live no place around the world. Need food, money, shelter. Some people ain't got the simple things that we got. And you gotta think about it, when you want things and you have things already, you should be satisfied with what you got already. Some people ain't got nothing. Cell phone, computer, TV. Some people ain't got that. Simple stuff. People ain't got that, but they'll cherish it if they did. While certain people around the world do have it, but don't care about it. You know? People gotta learn to respect life again. Respect each other and respect yourselves. Stop all the competition. Everybody want to be in competition with each other. And when you so-called win, what are you getting? That's why I say when you so-called win. Because you got to understand some people are so greedy that they make up obstacles in their mind. They make up games. They make up barriers in their mind. And they actually put people through these different barriers and obstacles that they make up in their mind, and they think that they're winning something. It's possibly only momentarily gained, but it wouldn't be nothing worth. It wouldn't be nothing worth you living for. You know, because the momentarily gain is going to be only momentarily. It ain't going to really fill you up. It's just like drinking water with a cup on the bottom. It got a hole in it. The water going to go through the bottom of the hole. You may not get none of that water at all. You know? And some people ain't thinking about just like really waking up to the real reality of life. Stop living in a dream world. This ain't a dream world. And if you dreaming, you better wake up. You better wake up if you dreaming. Cause this life ain't playing with nobody. But you gotta stay strong, stay focused. Can't let nothing break you. For all this stuff out here that they try to break you. But you gotta know, you built for it. You know, you built for it. You're not gonna die down on the first day or the second day. You're gonna make it all the way through. You're gonna get your bumps and bruises. But that's all part of it. Nowadays, everybody like the glitz and glamour. But they don't even know about the sadness and the pain. Or the backstory of the glitz and the glamour. They don't know how the glitz and the glamour came. It could look shiny, but everything got a backstory. Everything got a past. Some people really struggle to get where they at. Some people took the easy way. But some people made a way. In this life we live in, bless up, Bucks. Salute, man. Salute, Bucks. This life that we live in, people have many different directions they could go. People choose many different directions. And I don't really fault a lot of people for the directions that they choose, because there's a lot of people in this world that they ain't got nobody but they self. And they live and they get through it. Some people don't need nobody. Some people will say, we played the cards that we was dealt to us the best way of our ability. You're right, legend. And that's the thing, some people could throw them a bad hand, but they're gonna still try to win the game. You know? I don't like when people use a bad situation and try to make it worse. And acting like you can't come up from a bad situation. Many people came up from bad situations. Made a bad situation a good situation. It ain't about the situations a lot of times. It's about how that person mind state gonna get them out of that situation. It's your will to get you out of that situation. You know, like as I said in one live before, people could push you, but it's for you to get that willpower to do it. Somebody could push you all they want. They could give you the best encouragement, the best motivation, the best words. They could even, put you in front of the $1 million building. But it's for you to have that spark in you. It's for you to have that drive and that kick. And that's in any human. That's why I don't respect when people belittling others. Because it ain't really for you to beat that person down and tell them they ain't shit. Nah. It don't go so. I don't play the bully game in this world. I don't play the talking down on people joint. It don't fly. It don't make you nothing. Some people probably think it's a hype thing, or it make them cool, or whatever you want to call it. But to me, I never looked at it like that. You know, because when you really check it out, yeah, I guess I got reconnected. Sorry for that. Now, you check out a lot of the so-called bullies, they ain't no bullies. A lot of times, force don't like force. When you meet force with force, that's when you see certain forces back down. Because that's one thing I don't like in the world, where people think that they could punk other people. But how would you feel if somebody punked you? You wouldn't feel so good. Because it wouldn't be nothing that you could do about it. Some people don't like when the shoe is on the other foot. Some people can't handle what they dish out. And I don't like those type of people. If you could throw a stone, you better be able to take a stone thrown at you. You know the old school way, throw a punch, you better be able to take a punch. You talk mess, you gotta be able to back it up, Life really changed. Where a lot of people are not thinking no more. It's like thinking is like a thing of the past nowadays. And people just fly off. Nobody really want to use their mind or their heart. The world is angry right now. It is an angry place. But like I always say, we have to teach people once again, redirect people, not let everybody fall into the savagery or the nonsense. Can't let the people go down like that. Can't let life go down like that. Can't let humanity go down like that. Or any one of the species in life itself. We are not supposed to be living how we are living right now. None of this. Some people may call it sinning. Some people call it corruption. Some may call it Babylon. Some may call it a program, a system, capitalism. It has many different names. But it only has one creator to all of the nonsense. And people would like to look for different angles or different directions now. It's just one creator to all of this foolishness that's going on in the world. People like to divide it and saying like, yeah, it's wrong in Chicago right now. They wildin'. Oh, they going in Cali. Oh, North Carolina wildin'. Or it's bad in Trinidad. No. It's the same energy all around the world. It's just like if you show love. Showing love ain't got no color. It's an energy. Hate don't got a color. It's an energy. So when people try to mislead you and mistalk with their stuff, it don't trick people that know. And that's one reason why I don't listen to people and their trickery and their foolery. You know, because they'll tell you, oh, it's bad over here. Same energy is floating all around, whether it's good or bad. You know, it's just different places, different people, different styles, different cultures. That's all it is. But people that don't understand that will put it in different boxes and different divisions. But the people that do understand it will see that it's one problem causing all of this. You know? Tell you, man, like the ancients once said, man, they built this world on pure confusion. You know? Pure confusion. To have people going left, right, up and down. Not knowing which way to go. And I look at it as sickening. Because I look at it as not life. And People shouldn't have to live through that. And as long as I could know, and I could breathe, and I could see and walk, I'm gonna keep on pushing good. I keep on pushing against the secret forces, as we would say. Because you can see my hands, but you may never see theirs. And just like everybody in the chat, we can see each other, but we may never see them. Because the coward won't show his face or her face. They throw rocks and hide their hands. And that's what's been going on for hundreds of years. They've been throwing their rocks and hiding between what you call nations, presidents, governors, kings, queens, covering up the dirt, putting makeup on an ugly face. Because it's ugly. It ain't nothing pretty about it. It may look good, but it ain't nothing good about it. Because that's one thing they don't want the people to do, or they don't want to hear, but it's just real as today. The people must wake up. The people must rise. The people must unite. And the people must see a better tomorrow. Okay? And many more tomorrows. The people must share this earth together. Live in unity as one. Kill the hatred. Kill the bad vibes. Learn more about each other and from each other. Let me say it again. Learn more from each other and about each other. It's very easy to want to hurt people you don't know, but it's kind of sick and psychotic, It's kind of sick and psychotic. And then it's even more sick and psychotic when you hurt people you do know. Like, I understand, and I get it, that a lot of us grew up with communities or whatever you want to call it that was not so good, but they ain't never gotta make you. If you're gonna make yourself on like the hood, good luck. Good luck. Everybody know this, but people don't want to admit it. The hood don't love nobody and nothing. Okay? All they do is take numbers. Next one up. Extendables. Okay? The hood is emotionless. Don't have no emotions. And yes, people do love the hood. A strong love for the hood. But it's just a simple question. When you say, do the hood love you back? Would people answer for real? Or would they just answer for the likeness of people hearing? No, people don't want to answer for real. They just want to answer for the likeness of people hearing. To say, yeah, my hood loved me. A lot of people hoods loved them. But what happened? The same hood that they thought loved them killed them. You know? And that's why the mind state is very important with the people. A lot of the mind states of people in the world need to change. People's minds need to grow, expand, explore, see more than your little box that you're living in. And when I mean box that you're living in, I'm not talking about the house that you're living in. I'm talking about your mind, the box that you put yourself in. You know? As humans, we could put ourselves in a deep prison in our mind and lock ourselves in a cage where you don't want to even get out the cage that you put yourself in. Want me to say that again? You don't want to get out the cage that you put yourself in. Open the door and walk out or run. Whatever you do, but get out. You know, get out. Don't keep yourself. This is you. It's not nobody else. Yes, you may have family and friends and people around you, your loved one, your significant other. But you have to remember that this is a life where your heart beats alone. Okay? You control that. Your mind state moves by you. You control that. If you let somebody else control the things that you are supposed to control, that is sickness. Bless her, brother Oz. You know, that is sickness, you know, and that is how some people try to win over on some other people, of controlling people's minds, controlling certain people, energy of their souls, of changing certain people's natural order of how they're supposed to live. You know, and it's millions of people around the world that are not living in their natural order. Some people was forced, and some people just went along with it. And then you got those, they don't want that on them. Those are the fighters. Those are the ones that hold the shield. Yes, we are living in a world full of the battle of good and evil. And every day, it is soldiers on the battlefield. And Whether you want to look at a score of who's winning or who's losing, can't look at that right now. You gotta look at making sure that evil don't take over you. Because that's what evil try to do. Is take over good. And you gotta make sure that don't take over you, mentally, spiritually, or physically. Remain you. You know, no matter what religion you take, no matter what path of life you may walk, no matter what's your spiritual journey, they're all still the same, you know? I like when people try to really divide the human race. You can't divide the human race. The only way you could divide the human race is male and female. Okay? It's the only way. 1 and 2. That's it. And the other way, you trying science projects. You know? Like, the battle is going to always be fierce. But one thing is, you can't drop your shield. You can't drop your shield. You don't drop your shield. And you don't give Wicked a chance to think that they could win. Because Wicked is soft. Just remember, I'm talking to the world right here too. It's better to love somebody than to hurt them. It's better to help them than to hurt them. All of the crazy things in life that people took upon and made it good to hurt people, that ain't life. Okay? That ain't life. Don't let nobody tell you no other way. Humans hurting humans ain't good. It's just that mankind is very lost right now. Very much lost. Excuse me. And we must all find our way back to peace. No matter what religion you think you is, when I say we must all find our way back to peace. And that's what some people need to stop with. Stop putting your religion before humanity. Okay? Don't do that. Life comes first. People come first. Humanity comes first. Living, breathing. Before anything. If it ain't no life, it ain't no life. Not with people changing around history, man. Or changing life around. And turn it into this fantasy world. Nah. Life is real. And life was once good. You know? People think that it's okay for us to kill each other. Joint ain't okay at all. It's not. And I'm keep saying it. The more blood being shed on the earth, it's the more curses is being cast. Don't think you can take bloodshed lightly. It's not nothing lightly. It's not simple. You know? It ain't nothing simple about blood being shed on earth. Trust me, they could look at the thing that we call judges or jails, but it's a bigger and deeper judgment. Okay? It's a bigger and a deeper judgment. Because they systems can't judge you deeper than what it is in this reality of this universe. Because, yes, even the people that's in prison, I'ma say this. Even if you locked up, you are still free. Because I'm going to get to the joint that they always had in history. You could trap my body, but you ain't going to trap my mind or my soul. You ain't going to trap that. I'm going to always let that be free to roam. You know? And that's what the people need to get back to. Don't let what they created destroy you. Because that's what they do, work with the mind. You know? Beat you mentally. With many different distractions. Weaken the mind. Weaken the soul. And then they weaken the body. You know? Just tear you down from many different levels. But we can't make that happen. And we can't make that go through. We got to make the mind strong, the soul strong, and the body strong. Because as I said, that's one thing they don't like, to see all the people unite. And wise within each other, and wise within one. And when like that, that'll be scary for them. To see the people love each other. But what they don't want will happen. Just in a moment of time. People are waking up slowly. But it is for sure. It is for sure. Better days is on the way. You know? Better days is on the way. For real. Because that's what people want to live in. A brighter life. A life that's not full of manipulation and lies. And you don't know you're getting lied to, you will accept it. But when you know you are getting lied to, you don't want nothing but the truth. And that's what the people want. the truth. Can't lie to the people no more. Mm-mm. Can't divide the people no more. Nah, they ain't gonna go for that. I ain't gonna go for that either. And millions of people around the world ain't gonna go for that. No matter what color, religion, nah. We bring all that together. Show love, unity. We are in this together, for real. Some people may think that we are apart, but no. We are in the same struggle as humans on Earth. It's not an American thing. It's not a Jamaican thing. It's not an Antiguan thing or Trinidadian thing. Puerto Rican or Dominican thing. It's a human thing. It's a world thing. It's all of us. Cannot let them divide the people. They did that for too long. And me, I'm saying right now and forever, like I've always been saying, the gig is up. I don't care what color you call yourself. Get that hate out your blood. You know? Get it out your blood. Just trust me. It will come for you. You'll be leading to your own destruction. Don't follow nothing that ain't right. Especially if it don't feel right. And what they producing ain't been feeling right since the beginning of their start. You know? Ain't not been right. Excuse me. Nothing but trickery. And confusion. But I say for the people, open your eyes. Open your heart too. Open your mind. Stop thinking life is what they tell you. And start searching on your own. Start seeing on your own. And don't believe what everybody tell you. How they want you to see how this world is. You see how this world is by you living in it. Nobody ain't got to tell you really, oh, it's milk and honey over here. It ain't milk and honey. When you see it ain't no milk and honey. Don't let nobody manipulate your brain. You make sure you try to keep your brain on tip-top shape. Best as you could. Because that's the way they'll love to use people. When you ain't with a good mind state and a weak mind state. They'll love to use that. But don't let them use you. That's right, Brother Oz. No milk and honey at all. It ain't milk and honey. More like sour grapes that you don't want to eat. That's what it is. Underneath this mask. But it's time to take the makeup off. And let them show their faces and who they truly are. Because I'm saying you cannot thinking you're going to make life be like this forever and make people live in a lie. No way. I wouldn't stand for it. For real. My elders and ancestors ain't stand for it. Shoot. I ain't gonna stand for it either. Cause they laid it down. They laid the foundation down. They paved the way. They made sure we could have something to stand on today. For real. Big up to Marcus Garvey, man. Big up to Charles Edwards. Big up to Elaine Brown. Afeni Shakur. Assata Shakur. Big up to all the people that stood on the front lines. Malcolm Martin. Big up to Muhammad Ali. Bill Russell. People that stood for something. And the rest of them is many more to name. But shout out to all of them and thank you for what you did and what you stood for. Because there's still people standing with you today. And we ain't gonna stand down. This is for life and this is for the people. God bless them out, man. Thank you for everybody that showed up. Thank you for your energy and your time. Shout out to Rastafari.